All right, so let's see if we can grab this last one really quick, this last Preignition before I can close up this tier. We did Explosion recently, and I uh, had to go get Kali in order to do that because it uses X11, which is a graphic thing. I have no idea what Preignition is about. We're gonna go look. I don't. Do I have any servers on right now? Uh-oh, gotta turn this one off. Turn that one off. I had to go redo this one really quick because I deleted the notes last night. They're all back now. rwxrob/HTB. HTB, Hack the Box. You can go see my playthroughs, which are completely documented by themselves. So you don't have to go look at it here, including ways that you probably don't know about, including how to, what Etsy services is and stuff like that. They have those conversations about that at all. So let's do Spawn Machine. It takes a bit, but what are we going to be doing? I know what. Let's just copy all this over really fast. As I said, I like to do kind of exhaustive note taking. Which is all part of it. Preignition, did I spell it right? Preignition, yep. We should probably put that all under tier 0 eventually, but haven't done that yet so far. I mean, we don't really need to as long as we have the README to guide us through that. Because they're all uniquely named, I'm pretty sure. All right, so how's it going, Ascertainment? Preignition. All right, so let's write a little code to generate our tasks for us. For I in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll say 9. Go into 1 to 9. We could probably put this in a script. Let's put this in a script because I need to do it on the other levels too. So let's just do that. So let's do new X HTB tasks about that. Oh, well, that's fantastic. Your first week on the new job. Nice. For I in. I mean, we could do that way, or we could do it with numbers. I wonder if I can just do it if I can pass it. I don't know. Let's try. 1. How about that? We'll do N. We could do $. We could do 1 actually. Actually, let's just do echoes. Echo. Task. I. Echo. This is old school, but. And all right, so now right here I can just do bang bang, and I can type HTB tasks. I think we have 9 of them, right? Oh damn! Looks like I'm gonna have to do an actual for loop. Yeah. I go to task I. For iron. I only do it once. Yeah, we have to That's not going to work. So you have to do, I don't do the other one very much. So let's do that. N equals 0. I mean, I equals 0. How about that? I equals 0. I plus plus. No, I is less than $2. I plus plus. Let's try that. Damn. Land error operator error token is blah. Oh. I'm gonna have to go look this up. I don't do these loops very much. I have to go look at the syntax again really quick. I'm used to that notation, yeah. Expression 1. That's what I did. Equals 0. Oh, does it have to be away from here? Okay. Alright, plus line 3. Like 0. Operand expected error token is blah. Huh. I think I have to do this. I have to say, oh wait, no, this is supposed to be 1. Salutations. Of course it's supposed to be 1. I feel so stupid. There we go. That's what I want. There we go. And cd and scripts, git add hack the box tasks, git commit -m add HTB tasks, git push. All right, so I mean that was a minor thing, but we got to it. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to put these notes in there. I forgot about that. So give me a second. I gotta put these notes in the thing I just posted on YouTube. It'll take me just a sec, but I forgot to put the notes in there. People will be mad. So my videos, you're gonna see all my secrets, but it's okay. In fact, I'll turn this off for now. All right, we're back. So this is the last video we did. So this is for the next video. This video coming up. September 10th. Hacking, what do we call it? Preignition. Which is not a word apparently, but we're going to make it a word. Preignition readme. package lock JSON. Wait, what the hell? Did I delete the whole thing? I think I did. I don't think I saved it. I'm not doing very well lately. All right, so here we go. Igni. And then we'll do bang bang, HTB tasks. Boom, that will write. It's supposed to write all my tasks. I didn't. Oh, because we have to give it a argument, of course. We'll give 9. There's 9 of them. Boom. I'll write all of that. Then we can just fill this in really fast. I mean, the documentation takes time, but you know, it's a part of the job. It's a part of security. So I'm gonna go do it. Task 1. Copy, paste. Task 2. Copy, paste. Task 3. Copy, paste. Did I get that wrong? Oh, I did 0. Whoopsie. My script's got a little tweak required. What are we on still? Is this Igni? Yeah. Okay. Preignition. 1. All right. 2, 3, and a 4. I don't have to do this every time because I hate it. But you have to do it. Because otherwise this stuff's going to go away and it's the question, I mean, the notes will be useless because they won't have anything, they won't be referring to anything. GoBuster. We're going to be using GoBuster. Yay. I love GoBuster. Go is such a great language for hacking. It really is. Huh. 8. Go do. 9. Did I miss 4? I did. Oh, you're right. Thank you. What's server name? I think it's probably a good idea to do this anyway because you can get a sense of what the goal are. If you're like really myopic and you're just looking at the one step, then you kind of lose sense of what the whole goal is. So I think it's probably good to read the whole thing and then kind of see where you're going with it. That rather than try to put it together one step at a time. So I'm going to save this. Guess I make a mistake again like I did last time. All right. Hacking. Yeah, we just got this one level, so we'll just get that. Brute force, local file inclusion, dir busting. This is an obvious one. It's kind of stupid, actually. Yeah. Directory busting this is actually a cool thing. People, they try to hide web pages by not linking to them, but you can brute force them, and that's what GoBuster does. So, I mean, this is still really script kiddie kind of stuff, but you know, it's fun. It's important people understand that this is a really important thing. If you try to hide web content by not linking to it somehow, you're going to get owned. People do it all the time. So don't do that. What switch to use for maps scan to specify what we want to perform version detection? Go Buster. Oh, for Nmap. Version detection. What? We already did that. It's just HTB, I'm pretty sure. Isn't it? I think it's SV. I get it right? Yep. Okay. Nmap SV. I mean, we already answered that question in another one, so it seems like it's doing it over again. Obscure name? No, because the GoBuster will try every possible name and all the dictionaries, and then it will do, hey, thanks for the follow. And then it will do everything else after that, too. So. It'll find it. It'll find anything in there, because it'll just keep running. It'll literally guess every possible combination and given enough time, unless your file name is more than like 80 characters long, but even then it'll eventually find it. So what does Nmap report? What does Nmap report is the service identified as running on port 80? Derp. Nginx, I'm guessing. God, this is easy shit. It's HTTP or Nginx. HTTP, yeah. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, but they're not going to talk. The thing that sucks about this whole entire thing is that it doesn't tell you anything about what HTTP is. You know? And, you know, I'm having a hard time endorsing this as a learning method. It's fun and all, but it's not a way to learn, because they pick these random things out of nowhere, and then they just, you know, and then they don't explain anything. They don't explain what Nmap is. They're like, go read the man page, right? So they tell you to go read the man page, but everybody who, like me, is just coming here to just pass it off so we can get to the end, right? And nobody is actually seeking to learn about the tools that are going, unless they're really, you know, proactive and they're hackers that want to learn stuff. I've had people tell me on the stream, just do it to get the answer. Don't waste time trying to understand it. And I think that's totally, totally wrong. So they don't, so you can research yourself. I think that they want you to do the research yourself, but they don't require you to. And this is a problem. I've seen this. I've dealt with hundreds of people learning. And if you put, particularly young people, if you put a bunch of challenges in front of them and you don't cover all the bases somehow, like by forcing them to learn every single thing, they won't. They'll do the least amount to get to the end, and then they don't do it. It's called just-in-time learning, which is fine. You don't want people to overly, you know, dedicate their time to learning something professionally. They're just going to do enough to get to the next step, just to get the hack done, or just even that. Professionally, that's what people want. But if you're seeking to understand all of this technology, you know, first, and then you go do the hacking thing. But the problem is that hackers have such a huge footprint of technology that they have to understand, that there's no way they can become experts in any of it. They just have to, they're the fast hackers, and I've watched them. The fast hackers are the ones who identify, you know, they know enough to see how to attack the thing, and then they attack it, and they get past it, and then they close the bug or whatever. But they don't become experts in HTTP, and they don't know what speedy is or HTTP2 or any of that. They don't have any clue. Yeah, but I mean, it's a dilemma. It's a dilemma, I imagine, for security people, because if you get into the thing, I mean, this is the kind of thing that what's this face was complaining about. I'm actually talking about things that you might want to do to make yourself a better professional, and giving you opinions and stuff instead of just showing you how to pass the level. The people like that are like, they don't even put me in the hacker category, because I'm not going through it as fast enough, and which is just ridiculous. But whatever. There's a whole video on that if you want to go see it. Yeah, somebody refused to add me to the list of Twitch hackers today. Because I'm not a hacker. They specifically said, I am not a hacker, and I don't produce hacker content. I'm like, okay. Actually, that's very convenient that you think that. It's extremely convenient that you think that. No, I'm not a hacker. You're right. I'm not. I'm absolutely not a hacker. Mm-mm. Nope. Not a hacker here. Uh-uh. When are you going to stream next? If you are a hacker, when are you going to stream next? Are you going to use a VPN? I'll have to watch that stream. All right, there we go. I just want to finish this one really quick to get it out of the way. We're actually going to run this command and replace it with its output using VI. So you position your cursor over it, and then you do bang bang, and then you type bash, and it'll run it, and it'll produce the output. Might take a while actually. There we go, and then I don't have to leave VI. But no hackers. That's just. I guarantee you, not a single person on that list of hackers knows how to do what I just did. They don't. They know how to do other stuff, but not that. Okay. Anyway, so port 80 is Nginx 1.4.2.2. What server is version X 1.14.2. Okay, let's go here. When you go Buster. This is just such drudgery. I'd actually rather hack something, but I know we're going through the steps, and yeah. So whatever. I gotta stop complaining. Just keep working. Keep working, Rob. Is that always correct? Yeah, people have opinions and it can be correct. Yeah, and I'm wrong too sometimes. You should challenge everybody's opinions. It doesn't mean you should shut them down and not include them in a list of people that are doing it. Unless they're like really dangerous opinions. And that I've encountered that before. People telling you to use Control C to instead of escape in VI. That's dangerous. Because you're going to screw up while you're editing critical configuration file. But you're not a hacker. Yeah, I know, Ping. But because you know what Unix filters are now, right? And you can describe it. And that makes me very happy, actually. Because that means, people are, whatever. What switch do we use to specify GoBuster that we want to perform dir busting specifically? I don't know. So obviously I'm going to have to install GoBuster. So let's do that. I think it's actually in my scripts already. Let's GoBuster here. I don't remember if it is or not. Git grep go. I'm just checking to see if I have GoBuster. I don't. Install GoBuster. So I'll make myself an installer. Why am I using Kali? Because I hate Kali. You build your own distro and put your own tools on there. It's a bunch of bloated crap, and it requires me to use a graphic UI. But it's got GoBuster's already on there if you want to use it. I mean, if you want have all this stuff on there, I can see sometimes to use Kali, some people require it. If you're going to get OSCP, you require it too. I don't install GoBuster or Kali. But I mean, if you don't know where all this stuff is and how to install it and stuff, then you don't know how to do it. And there's people who don't. People just, if they don't have Kali, they can't do anything. And that's sad. It's just really sad. Because, I mean, I want the latest Kali. Maybe I want the latest. I don't want the one that comes with Kali. Kali's pretty good about keeping stuff up to date, to be fair. Installing GoBuster. So you want to create a working directory. I know the GoBuster is I could just do go install because I have Go. So maybe people don't want to do it that way. You do it your own way. It's fine. The problem with GoBuster the Kali does come with a bunch of libraries, and that makes it good. Yeah, I do think it's true. I wouldn't have Kali doing something like this. Why? Why would you even need Kali for this? The only thing Kali might get me here is that it would have the libraries, the pre-built libraries. Yeah. Go back to the DNS mode. Integrate Windows. Yeah. And just mode the option. I would be more likely to make my own Arch distro, or container actually. Container is probably better. Makes it a good program market, yes, if you can do both. Finally, GoBuster's vmode is the local victim service virtual host. GoBuster. Why would you ever download GoBuster? Oh my God. You want to get hacked. I mean, that might be a reason to use Kali. Is you're pretty sure you're not going to get hacked. Pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, it is a sudo. Okay. That's good. That means it's been vetted. That's good. So sudo apt install. I'm pretty sure it's a Go program as well. And we could go look in the source code for that. So, I don't know. We'll find out. Go to want to perform robusting specifically. Whatever has a man page. Yep. Password. Which switch do we specify GoBuster want to perform robusting? Directory file mode. Proxy string files directory. Directory mode only. Huh. Hi, Go with Cube. GoBuster. Directory file mode or DNS mode defaults dir. -m dir, -m space dir, I'm guessing. And R, we need to file redirects as well, yeah. You can end up breaking stuff that way though. M dash dir, -m space dir, I think. But it's the default, so I don't know. Yep. What switch do we use? It's not dirt. This is wrong. This is not correct. That's not it, because that's not a switch. That's a -m string that you pass to it. So I don't know what they're talking about. GoBuster. What's that be? GoBuster. Home. I mean, the directory one is the default. Or list. Yeah, see, this is the thing. This is where Kali does have advantages. The full version of Kali, you can't get the container, it doesn't count. If you do the full version of Kali, you'll get all the word lists. It has a bunch of libraries and word lists that have been installed. And at that point, yeah, having a distro kind of makes sense, right? So that might be the moment to start using it. I mean, they use Parrot, which is, a different thing. But yeah, the directories, the libraries themselves might be a reason not to do it. So let's go ahead and do that, because I mean, I went ahead and installed it and everything, but she must be specified word list. Let's do specified. I mean, is it going to do anything about wordless? We can switch to make sure it finds PHP agents. Oh yeah, PHP. I don't know about what is M? Is M for switches? God, I hate options. This is why I made Bonsai. Directory file mode, dir DNS -M. Dash is a switch. -M is a flag. What? -M's a flag? Is that all it is to get the wordless? Really? Hell yeah. Is that it? Maybe I don't need Kali. Thank you for that. Yep. I mean, it's worth a try. I want to put that in my notes. How's it going? Goes. You can actually do Go install if you have Go. I'm going to count how many hours of security content I stream every week just to be a dick. Sorry, it was uncalled for. He's not a hacker. Oh my god. All right, so from a club party. Oh my god. That's much more fun. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Oh, there isn't a thing called wordless. Apparently. Maybe I got it wrong. Let's do, is it query? I think, is it query or search? There's like different ones. Nothing like you Americans. We get pretty rocked. You can get that from GitHub. Yeah. Yeah, well, dictionary's common. That's different. Yeah, you can definitely get it from there. This is one of those cases where it's like, do we use Kali or not, right? I'm not against using Kali for this, so we'll just SSH into Kali and do it. I mean, you can make the argument that having a Kali VM like on, I have a server over here. I could run KVM and put Kali on it and just have it be able to VNC into it anytime I want to do some hacking. So I mean, it's not that hard to do that. That's probably what but I'm going to go ahead and, I already did the install last time, so I'm going to delete these lines. I'm going to actually use Kali for this. For this, I used Kali. Use Kali VM mostly because it has all the word lists and stuff that go buster needs. So let's do that. I just need to start up. So let's do VM start. And I don't remember what I named it. You know what? Screw it. I'll just go straight to the graphic thing and grab it that way. Because I had it up. I think it's actually running in the background still. Yeah. Kali power this machine on. Yeah. GitHub through package manager or some distros. Yeah. In this particular case, I'm not particularly keen on. This is one of those cases where, you know, parrot, whatever. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And I probably, I mean, as you know, as much as I want to make my own distro, as much as I like Parrot and Kali, I'm probably going to continue to use Kali because it's more mainstream and that's what people want to see. Also, Kali is a big part of the OSCP. So even though Parrot might be debatably a better distro, I'm gonna use Kali for that. Now I'm not going to be using this super pretty VM though. I'm going to throw that in the trash. Yep, we're just gonna SSH into Kali now. SSH into what was the IP? I missed the IP. I probably have to get on there to see what the IP is. Yeah, Kali. IP -CA. So that's 31. So until I dedicate a VM to that, I'm going to have to still connect to it like this. 192.6.1.31 as Kali. Actually, let's just do this. SSH. You know what? I could make it reserved right now. Let's re-reserve that for Kali so it comes up that way every time. So I'm going to my home router and I'm assigning a reserved DHCP address for this so that Kali, the VM, every time it comes up, it gets the same IP. So go under advanced. You can't see this because it's my home network setup. LAN setup. Probably see it in my glasses, probably. Use router as a DHCP server, yes. Add. And I'll put, what are we, 31? There is Kali. Add, I could have just given a static IP. And so now that's permanently assigned. And I have to click on apply. Oh boy, did I stop my stream or anything? Yeah, I did. Here we go. We're still here. Check 1, 2. Ba 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 da ba boo. I think we're back. All right, so we should be back soon. If we're not already, are we back? I restarted the router. Are we there? Are you there now? Okay. So I had to restart the router to get that number. Sorry for that. I forgot about that. So, that was pretty fast for a router reboot. I totally forgot. So anyway, so 31 is the thing. So let's put that in our .ssh config, and we'll add one of these for this, and I'll call it Kali, and we'll call it 31. just the generic stuff. I need to get better network. And then actually for Kali, we want to have the user Kali. So we just have that automatically. So now I can just SSH into Kali, and I should be able to get in there. Assuming it's up. Maybe I may have got reassigned a different ID number. Let me try. Oh no! We need to bridge it. It's not bridged. Yeah. No, it is bridged because it's that 31. Huh. Heh. He. 192.168. .1.31. Now it's there. What did I do wrong? Yeah, it's up. Oh, you don't think it has inbound SSHD? That might be true for security. I did this last night. I swear I did this last night. I did. I absolutely did this last night. So, kind of confused. I didn't have to... Oh, yes, I did. I did have to start it. I did have to start it. You're right. It wasn't set by default. Now I remember. Yeah. I did. I definitely did this yesterday. So... yep, there it is. See, it even remembers my thing. Cannot be found. Status. SSH. Disable. Oh god. All right, let's do start SSH. And then I'll just freeze this instance. I'll just freeze it and start turning it off next time. I'm not going to go through the hassle to like install it, enable. I should probably do enable. Yeah, let's do enable. And that'll make it so it comes up after reboot. It should anyway. Yep, there we go. And this should work now. Yeah, I forgot I did that last night. All right, so now we're on Kali in my happy terminal. And we're running on this guy. And I can actually close this now and run it in the background so I don't have to deal with that. It should run from boot, right? Now that I have enable, I did enable thing. The enable is what was the brings. That's also the reason I don't want to use Parrot, because I know Ubuntu servers where I'm investing all my eggs in that basket. So I don't want to have to deal with like 10 different package managers unless I'm required to. I just want stuff to be fast and easy. So there's the VPN. We started that last time and we got in. We're gonna have to do that again, actually. So I'm gonna run tmux and have a different one. I could just run the that's okay. So let's do this. Let's say this Kali VPN, and I think I'm gonna need it actually, because it has to be. If I could have added it onto the other network manager and put it on the VPN, but I didn't do that. So I'll just make another connection. So the Kali prompt. Okay. And I think it's distracting. I don't like it, but that's just me. Oh, hey, look. Kelly. All right, so there's our VPN addressing it for let's go Buster. We don't need that anymore. And so this is from the Turbo specifically. What switch to perform display? There is not a switch. No. No, they are using the wrong language here. You want me to prove it? What is a Unix switch? No. It's not. It's not a switch. A switch is designed to be a single character letter that look, man get ups. This is what defines it. That's a flag. That's a flag or a switch. An option is something that has a value. What does that do? That I did a whole boost video on that. Yeah. So go watch the boost video like 3 days ago or something. It is. It's a search engine. And I did a whole 4-hour thing on it. Yeah, how to set it up and everything. So, and we compared links to W3M and all that. Changes to the settings and configuration CLI. So, all right, let's read about GetUp for a second. Argument. Okay, so GetUp's opstring name. So options. Option contains the optional letters to be recognized if a letter is followed by a colon, expected to have an argument. So then option can have an argument. They're options. They're not switch. It's not a switch. That word is wrong. If a show variable often has a value, blah, blah, blah. And it threw me because I read it. I was like, it's not a switch. So, whatever. That's not an opinion, people. That's like, if you say which switch, I'm going to think it's going to have a dash in front of it immediately. A flag is a switch, yes. And so if you tell me that in the note, in the hint, and then it doesn't have a dash in front of it, I'm going to get very confused. No, it says, look, read it. It says, what switch do we use to specify to go buster we want to perform dir busting specifically? No, you're thinking of the next one, the PHP one. -m PHP, which is, by the way, not documented that way. So that might not even be true. We're going to find out. But this is wrong. The answer is dir, but that's wrong. That dir answer is wrong. Dir mode has no dash. It also is supposed to be this, right? And that if you want to, that is an option is the name of it. That's an option with an argument. That's an option with an argument. That's what it's called. Yeah, S6 is probably different. So, and then it says when, what switch? This is, no. It's like, which option argument do we make? That's what they should have said. I'm going to write this. The term switch used here is incorrect. Technically, when professionals hear that term, they immediately think of something that begins with one or more dashes. The more correct terminology to say this would be what option argument instead. That's what it is. I just read it to you. The library that parses those arguments is called getopt, and that's the exact terminology they use from that. That is the official title. And people use switch and flag and interchange those things, but those are not, that's not getopt. And we're talking about GoBuster. GoBuster is actually not using getopt, it's Go. But these are arguments, right? So they're all arguments. And it's not optional argument. It's like, yeah, or which argument or mode or whatever. So, and then down here they say use a different switch. If they're going to stick with the same terms, it should have been -m dir here and -m PHP down here. But this is why I think I could get into writing this shit, because reasons. I guess because I care about that stuff. I mean, I know the people that did it were not being negligent. They just use the wrong terms. I don't know. All right, which switch do we use? So this is dir, but it shouldn't be. And then when we use go bus to dir bus, what switch do we add to make sure it finds PHP pages? What switch do we add? It's not a fucking switch. Stop fucking calling it switch. They should have said options the whole time. Error, incorrect task flag. To Dirbus, what switch do we need to add to make sure it finds PHP pages? It's not M. It's something else. Yeah. You're thinking about it. Yeah. Yep, that's not it. Okay, so, I mean, I was just trusting you there. I thought you looked it up. Let's go back and look it up. So, man, go buster. Basic auth, user agent string. CN option, span mode, print full URLs. Let's go see what we can find. Append a / to each directory. Share IP addresses, give us a self certification. We probably want to put an R in there too for file redirects. Yeah. Let's see. I want to read it because I want to. Number of concurrent threads. Ooh, we can control that. Nice. Target URL. I'm glad I read it. Path to the word list. String. File extension to search for. Dir mode only. See, dir mode. It should have asked what mode. Well, it could because it would infinitely loop back to things that it's been following. Yeah. So that you have to be careful with symlinks too when you're using find and stuff. Same problems, right? PHP. So this is only going to look for PHP extensions. It says it's only going to look for PHP, which is interesting. Their task description is wrong. Yeah. So anyway, I want to put a note here though, because they also describe this incorrectly. It says right here, file extension to search for dir mode only. Right? So if you do this, you are locking it down to only find PHP. Yeah. So this challenge is incorrectly worded. It's incorrectly worded because it says, and I mean it's wrong. It's just wrong. It says when using GoBus or to Dirbus, what switch do we add to make sure it finds PHP pages? This should say it finds only PHP pages. If you put this, it will only find PHP pages. Right now, this is misleading. Somebody's going to do this, and they're going to miss all the other HTML pages. They're not going to find it. Which I am going to put in my notes. It will find. Then why should it be added? So what is the default, and how can I know what are they going to look for? Only pages with no extensions. Oh, gotcha. Hey, Snappy Gurus, how are you? So yeah, the default is no extensions. Right. So I'm going to clarify that in my notes because I feel like, this, task is very poorly worded. This causes, GoBuster to only look for files with a PHP suffix or no suffix at all. Other suffixes can be added with commas, e.g. PHP, HTML. Should we want to do CS? Should we do CSS or TXT even? Okay. That's mode is the word that they use from their own docs. So let's do that. I mean, you know, if I'm going to document this, might as well do it correctly. There it goes. Scans. Yeah, that's what I would do. What is GoBuster? GoBuster is a way to scan sites for stuff that people think is hidden, so you can discover websites that people have not put their pages out there, linking to them, and then they're still there though. It's amazing how fast it does it. I mean, considering the logs. I mean, if you were to look at an Nginx log of somebody who did a GoBuster scan, it's probably got to be completely filled. Yeah, I'm just thinking about that because I'm actually thinking about doing. Thank you for the follow. I'm actually thinking about doing a. I'm doing decentralized logging, centralized logging. Sorry, in my home lab over here, and so that hackers can't clean out the logs if they ever got in here. And if I were going to do that with a GoBuster scan, that would be some crazy traffic, depending on how many times you scan with GoBuster. Because GoBuster, like, literally brute forces every possible thing. And so you would see all the failed requests in your HTTP logs. And that's also a way to know that you're getting attacked. So that's one of the things that you can look through. You can Splunk through in your logs is to see if you're getting trying to get people trying to attack you. You could definitely look for Nmap scans. And put on, zone alarm, something like that, or some equivalent. Or you can you can look through the logs and see if people are scanning or brute forcing your website. When they're trying to hack your website, if they're doing that. So I don't think it can do. There's a stealth mode for this. I know you can turn it on and you can like let it run over like 2 or 3 weeks, so it's not obvious in the logs. But yeah. Anyway. What page is found during our dir busting activities? Okay, so they're trying to show us this. So let's do that. Let's go do a hack. And let's get back on our Kali. Where's our Kali? Am I off Kali? Damn it. Kali. All right, so we'll do GoBuster -x PHP HTML, TXT. I mean, they kind of told us that it's a PHP thing, so we don't have to do that. Take more time. They're teaching you these utils. Yeah. They're not teaching it to you at all. They're telling you that it's something you should use. There's no education going on Hack the Box at all. It's all happening by them telling you, giving you hints of stuff and then forcing you to go out and learn about it, which is not bad, but mostly the money is just getting you extra access and private servers and stuff. If you want any of that other stuff, you have to go through a course or watch some dummy who streams this stuff for free, like me. So, but I am not a security streamer. Apparently, I'm not worthy of this list. I'm going to keep saying that. I was denied access because I'm not a security. The exact words were, Rob is not a security streamer. How many times do I have to bring this up? You want to read it? It's pretty funny. I'm going to give you all this. I'm going to send it to everybody again so you can go tell. I don't qualify. Yes. I don't qualify. I'm not a security streamer. All I do is rant about opinions, and I was officially denied access to this. by GoPro Slow-Yo, who's barely a script kiddie. But they wanted to make sure that content is curated. Go read the. I'll read it for yourself. I did a whole rant on this. There is a video specifically on this on my YouTube if you want to see my full rant. But it's come up twice already. But obviously, I'm still hurt over it because that's my way of saying hello. This was not that this will not go through. But okay. How could you approve the PR? Oh, you approved it to do the whole thing? Okay. Yeah. What's our IP now we're targeting here? I don't remember. So let's go up and see. Yeah. And by the way, thank you for submitting that. You know what? If it wouldn't have been an issue for me at all if I hadn't if I hadn't let myself care. I mean, I didn't even care about the list when Tony Font told me about it. And then I was like, well, if somebody wants to add me, that'd be awesome. And then, Nicola did something nice and added me. And then I woke up this morning to find out that I got denied and like insulted in the process. Like, no, Rob's not a security streamer. He doesn't stream as much that much. And then I'm looking at the list. I'm like, okay. Anyway, here we go. Do you want to install GoBuster? No. What? How does GoBuster not in Kali Linux? That's weird. I would have thought that would have been here for sure. That is really weird. What the hell? GoBuster comes with Kali instead of GoBuster. GoBuster is way better. Am I not going to be able to install GoBuster on the OSCP test? Shit. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, I'm kind of glad I'm doing Hack the Box instead of the OSCP stuff because there's going to be differences, obviously. PHP was a template language according to the creator. And then it became sort of a programming language, but not really. And you can go read. He has a great video on that. He basically apologizes to the world for PHP. I'm so sorry. PHP was just supposed to be a template language, and then it got out of control. That's the creator talking about that. Anyway, let's try our GoBuster. I wonder if this shouldn't have to have reperms. Oh wait, I need to do. I think it's -X, isn't it? No. What is it? Is it -W? I'm supposed to already know this. God, I hate Z Shell. I fucking hate it. People who use Z Shell don't know about set-ovi. If they did, they would never do it. Do you have a Docker question? I'm not doing Docker stuff. I'm recording videos for hacking. This is why people yell because I'm not focused. What is your question? What is the question? Should I ask you a soccer question? Docker question? No, not right now. No, you can ask later, okay? So, I mean, I don't want to be dismissive, but don't focus. Yeah, we need to do this. What do you mean there's no manual for GoBuster? I just installed it. Kali must have a different thing for this then. Force the word a wildcard directory file mode -mdir string. Okay, what's the thing again? Maybe it's a different. I mean, maybe it's different one. Stop focusing. We don't want you to focus. um, I am having a hard time right now. I mean, I know this stuff is all here, but oh, you know what it is? It's a different program. I take everything I said back. Oh my God, are you seeing this? It's a different program on a bunch of server. It's a totally different program. Wow. Look. It's a totally different program. Oh my gosh, I'm glad we found that out. GoBuster -v version for most of it. Nope, it's a totally different program. Oh my God. All right, we'll put that in the logs. Are you going to follow me for that? QWERTY's dope. Okay, well, definitely put that in the notes. I was like slamming on them for this. So, and that's not a switch, by the way. That's an option or a mode or something. The switch is... okay. Beware that sudo apt install GoBuster on Ubuntu server will get a program that is not at all the same as on Kali. This caused confusion about the wording of the task. Why am I fed up with Linux desktops? We're not talking about that right now, but mostly because they suck. You don't want to hear that, but they do. Why would you use a Linux desktop when you don't have to? I mean, I use Linux desktop for 12 years. And it's one of my questions. I've talked about it lots and lots and lots. So are you split chain attacked by APT? I don't know, man. Yes. I don't know. I mostly because I stream. And it's just easier to have a Windows desktop. That's the short. I can do the desktops. I was on Pop! OS for 3 years before it blew up in my face, and you know, System 76 lost their fucking minds. They're completely shitty company now, and the decisions they're making right now are so stupid. So, yeah, I don't want anything to do with them anymore. And they are overpriced and everything. So I was like, screw that. They black screened. They practically bricked my Linux box several times. So yeah, and if you go ask Mr. Linus Does Tech what he thinks of Pop! OS, which he's right about. All right, so what page do we find our debusting? We're gonna have to rethink this because, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, did you see it? He actually streamed me because I was like ranting about it very personally because they were basically telling all of, you know, they were saying that all Linux users were like idiots and they were mean and why would you use a terminal and there's graphics, and they were just being really, really mean, and because they were frustrated, rightfully so though, and the cause of their frustration was absolutely justified. And later on, I eventually got off the desktop too. They were basically trying to prove that the Linux desktop's just not there yet, and it's not. You can say all you want about all the stuff you have to do. I mean, all the great people here who are trying to get it to work, I applaud what you're doing, and I think it's awesome. But think about that for a second. You can either turn on a Windows machine and install games and software and have it just work, or you can do all the stuff you have to do to get a Linux desktop to work. And Linux through the terminal was dumb, but it was far superior. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. There's people who think that, which is just crazy. People who call Linux, they call it, that's a big common question. So Linux is, let's do dir, and we'll paste, yeah. So Linux is, so the justification is this. Linux is named after the guy who made it. The guy is from Finland, and his name is pronounced Linus. And so that's why we say Linux and not Linux. As if it wasn't confusing enough, Linus, who does Linus Does Tech Tips, calls himself Linus. So I constantly will say it the wrong way. I've tried Chocolatey. I like Chocolatey a lot. I did. I really like Chocolatey. I'm using it on here as well. So, but again, I don't, yeah. I'm mostly 90% of the time I'm on a terminal on my Windows machine, except for when I'm playing games or something. And so I'm running a VM, and it's just fine. I think it's the preferred way because then you get everything. A lot of times I need to test things in PowerShell on Windows when I want to hack it or something, and having Windows around is an important part of that. So I don't, people get tribal about it, but I don't, whatever. -xphp. We have no word list set. Oh, we need a URL. Huh. I mean, required flags. I'm gonna have to look at the whole usage all over again now. I think I have the wrong one. Which one was surprisingly not that bad. Is it crazy telemetry? Yes. Well, yeah, but there's telemetry in most Red Hat distros as well. I mean, other stuff too, but whatever. I don't know. I have Kali Linux, so I'm swimming upstream. Is it dash URL? I'm not seeing it here. I think we're using a different thing. Oh, those are general flags. Let's do this. This is Go. So let's do Go Buster dir-h. There we go. Okay, so we have global flags and then the other flags. Okay, here we go. So this is typical Cobra. Actually, no, this is probably using the flags. I think this is using the flags library in Go. I have opinions about commanders. They're called. They're libraries, frameworks that help make this kind of stuff. I really, really hate dashed get up stuff. Really bad. I made Bonsai to go against it. Because and by the way, you should look. If you look at the trend in the so NetPlan, there's a bunch of like utilities that are now using the no dash options, and I'm really encouraged by that. And they didn't even know about Bonsai, so people were kind of coming to this conclusion that this old get up land world is over, and the options are getting easier. IP, A, and all of that stuff. Yeah, I mean, they still have dashes, but they're trying to simplify the command line, and I like that. I really do like that. So obviously there's one here called URL. I'm just trying to find it. Hide length, expand. Oopsie. URL, there it is, -u. Okay, so GoBuster -xp -u. Required flags word list not said. See, it didn't even tell me I had to have a word list in the challenge. It doesn't even mention it. So, people are saying, well, are you learning something here? And I'm like, kind of. It doesn't, I mean, if it's going to go to all the trouble to make sure you get all the other things right, why would it not do that for, I do have opinions about everything. It doesn't have cyclist built in. Directory brute forcing. U for URL. User share. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole reason we got on Kali. So if there's no word list, then, but notice that there's not a single reference to the word list in this beginner, very easy subscript kitty thing. It's probably the most important thing to go through to show people that, these brute force attacks are using a directory. I mean, that's the concept they're trying to teach, and they're not even talking about it. So, I mean, it doesn't even say it. So I can't do the command. It means I got to jump over that. Word list is Dirtbuster. Yeah, is that one there already? So, dash W, which I could have probably done without this, right? Should we use Dirtbuster? Yeah, and it's probably worth learning Dirtbuster. Dirtbuster is not as good as GoBuster though. Not nearly. From what I remember, it was. I mean, the last time I did this was 2 years ago, but I mean, GoBuster had just kind of come on the scene. It was already getting really popular, and now it's like a lot better. Fire fart, really? Why would you call yourself that? URL, Dirtbuster, negative status codes, 400, GoBuster 3.0. Directory enumeration. Client timeout exceeded. All awaiting headers. User directory. Oh. Oh, gosh. I mean, it's what it told us to do. No, that's a different thing. It's a different thing. That's what I'm trying to say. We have two competing GoBusters. Get ready for work. The wrong place to ask that question right now, but that's a great question to do in the Q&A time. I think you should just install a bunch of Mac Minis or old computers and do kubeadm and put them on that. That's what I think. And I will be doing that, actually. Probably later today a little bit. All the Ferex Buster, I haven't tried that one yet. Just xphp URL. Did I not actually have the word list? Oh boy, I feel dumb now. I do. Apache user enumeration, directories. What should you think I should use them all? Which word list should I use? Directory list lowercase. I wonder if I could use them all. Apache users directory. Directory list medium. Okay, I'm with you on that. I don't want to be all day here, so. But one of your older structures? Nice. Yeah. Was it written in TypeScript? It's kind of a joke. There's no such thing as URL. This has got to be a dir. I could have done that easier than just spamming, but. Yeah. There it is. There she goes. I don't need to find anything else. Because that's good enough. Go. What's... Are you trying to be annoying? I approve of your annoyingness. I mean, that was yeah. Oh, what page is found? Admin.php. This better be the right page. I'm gonna be mad. 10 out of 10 ranking. Cobalt. VMT, how are you? I mean, what's the other one made in? GoBuster for the discovered page. What is the HTTP response code? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. I cannot believe. Oh, whatever. Whatever. It didn't give me the file though. It didn't show me how to get the file. I'm gonna go to a web browser and go in. It doesn't show me how to use curl here. It's beginner kind of. I know, Tony Fa. I know. Thank you for the reminder. Tony Fa, remember that site that you heard me ranting all day? Remember that list of hackers and we said, hey, wouldn't it be nice if they... Did you see the whole ranting all day? Did you see it? I got denied. I just wanted to make sure you saw it because I thought it was funny. I was kind of pissed, but now I just think it's funny. What is your quest? What is the capital of Assyria? What is the capital of Assyria? What is the HTTP catus code reported by GoBuster? Oh, I'm going to guess here. Oh, I'm going to go on a limb. Submit reflag. Well, but how? I don't know how to get it. However, will I get it? I'm going to get really humbled. Karma's a bitch. I'm going to get really humbled. I'm going to be like talking, kind of, throwing shade at the newbie content, and then I'm going to get to the hard stuff and I'm going to be like, oh my God. What is your favorite color? Yeah. What is the IP address? What? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Thank you for the reminder, though. I might not have known that without your help. Oh, that's the wrong thing. You know what it is? My VM is now populating my thing. I have to get rid of that. I don't want that. 10.12. No, I'm just gonna type it poorly. 71 slash admin.php. Booyah. Type the password. Enter the password. Enter the password. Enter the password. Do I have to actually go there? Medium level boxes already? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. It also scares the hell out of me. So username, then on Discord, right about a week ago. I suspect the racks are not up. I suspect the racks are not up. No, the racks are not up. There, no. I'm yeah. I need to I'm building all of that stuff out. I had to re-architect everything. I actually got all the network cable and everything, and I'm gonna be doing a punch board. I mean, I'm doing a patch cable thing. Yeah. So I'm redoing it all. I'm redoing my whole rack, but I have to do etcd installation later today. Anyway, apparently they want us to go here and fill the form out. Typeless password. Oh, cool. More work. I know. I need to do that. The network stuff, it's going to be really boring though. So I got to wrap this up because it's the end of the hacking stuff for today. And then I'm going to go do that. Enter password. Submit. I guess they want us to actually go to the web page. I mean, I guess you can't curl it. I mean, we could do a form submission if we wanted to from the command line. That'd be kind of cool, huh? Should we do that? Should we do form submission from the command line? Nah, let's not do that. Let's just go ahead and get this over with. Yeah, they wanted me to use a graphic. This is another case where they want me to use a graphic thing. This is not cool. They're gonna want us to go visit the web page. This is kind of the Burp Suite sort of thing. That's my complaint about Burp Suite, but it's definitely easier when you have a browser around. So I have a feeling a lot of this stuff is going to require a browser. Yeah. Well, yeah. The level I did right before this, it does remote desktop. You have to have X11, so you have to have a browser graphics. You have to have graphics. Period. So hopefully that will work. Oh wow! Did you see how it flashed out? That was kind of cool. Cali. We don't even know what our username is. Don't save. Wrong username. Well, it doesn't. Oh, admin. How about enter? Damn. I'm gonna have to brute force the password too now. And we're guessing. We're just guessing here. Don't save. Congratulations. I mean, I thought we were gonna have to brute force a password as well. PFSense stuff, nice. I actually want to do. I'm seriously considering putting a PFSense in between my network and my Wi-Fi, just for fun. But one thing at a time. I gotta get CD. We're having an SCD migration on Monday, so I have to get ready for that today. That's something I'm doing later. I don't know how much rack stuff I'm gonna be able to. That's my number one priority this weekend. I've got to get really good with SCD because we just lost the admin who was taking care of it. We don't have anybody with any SCD knowledge whatsoever on our team at all. We're all absolute noobs. So, and we're supposed to go through a migration on Monday, which has been really well documented and everything. But I'm like feeling it, definitely feeling it. So that's what I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. I keep forgetting you're there. Anyway, so we're done here. We're done here. We're done here. Paste. Submit the root flag. Bazaar. Hey, look, I'm 100% done. Hey, Mom on YouTube. Lifelong learning. Sort the rack out. I definitely need to sort the rack out. I have all the stuff. I'm actually going to blow the house up either today or tomorrow. Like, not literally, but I'm going to like move everything. I'm going to take this chair out and everything. I have to completely take the rack apart, and then I have to measure all the cables so they're the right length and everything. And then I have to punch them, and I have to, crimp them and everything. So it'll be fun. All right, so that has been pwned. Take that. Rob's not a hacker. Take that. All right. I kind of want to do the curl command and submit the form. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do it. It's just a little bit of coolness that I want to do. That's a little bit better. Yeah, let's do the curl one. All right, so the victory song. I mean, we got the victory song, but I want to make the victory would be so much sweeter if I didn't have to use a graphic interface. So let's do it. Huge sidetrack. I know it will. Add it to the list. So anyway, also I'm okay with Ansible now. Yeah, Hayden's happy about that. He convinced me. But anyway, so here we go. So man curl. I have to go remember I think it's -D to send the data submissions. We have to do query. We have to do post data. We have to do post data. So I can almost remember the command. It's curl-x post. Well, let's see if we can go. Okay, so curl -x post. Looking through my pages. I know it is. Hey. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm moving on. Okay. So curl-x postman. I guess we could use postman's a graphic thing. I don't like it, but maybe I need to learn it. But I've used curl so much to work with REST APIs and stuff. Postman is the thing though that people do. So I might have to go look at it a little bit better. OWASP Zap. Yeah, that's another one. I haven't used those tools at all. Zap Gang Rise Up. What's OWASP? Tell me about these tools that I have never heard of. Thank you for this instruction. I'm a curl person. That's all I know. So -D. And we'll do. We need to do username. Who submit post? I have to look it up again. Is burp with a Haxor HUD? Oh, is it actually burp? Because I've been wanting to get rid of burp, replace it with something better. Here's the public command line to the program requests. Yeah, I know what it is. Give me a sample pro form request. Content actually URL form coded. I think it's already a URL form coded. Yeah, username equals admin. I might have to do an X on this. And password equals admin. I think URL encoded is already the default. What do you mean no route to host? Wait, what? Because I already passed it? Did it shut my thing down? Oh, it did. It did. It shut my thing down. I'm going to start it up again. It did. It shut my thing because I passed it. Yeah, I want to look. It's. I don't want to use. I want to make a better burp suite eventually, and it's going to be such a big part of like pen testing, automated pen testing. So eventually I'm going to get there. In case anybody's wondering, I'm eventually going to make money on some of this rig stuff's going to be automatic pen test scanning for me, like all the time. I'm gonna stick, all 220 cores on the internet, and I'm going to scan the shit out until my ISP gets mad at me and says you can't do that, which they may very well do. Abomination I've ever seen. Yeah. So, I think we should make some better stuff. Don't get mad, get busy, right? So, but it does magic. Yeah, there's stuff that does. Why isn't it doing it? Did I not do a redirect? Or is it waiting? I'm doing something wrong, obviously. -D. I guess I'm going to have the content type line. I didn't think I was going to need it, but... Oh, URL specified. I should have URL form encoded. Oh, whoopsie. There it is. Yay. All right, now, let's pass that to an HTML extraction tool. Is there Python over here? We could do Python parsing pretty easy with that. We could just do Perl. So, pass that into, we could just do grep. First of all, we could just do grep flag to get that line out of there. Oh, we need to quiet this stuff down. SSL. Follow links and quiet it down. And yeah, Python Kali was recently finally updated to Python 3. Exactly what my point is. Let's just do an awk on this. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just cheat. This is one of the places where awk actually does really shine. And people know that, but you just do print and then we count over 0. I could have TR'd it or whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's got the H4 on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So print 5. Nope, I guess we want 6. Wait, did it shut my thing down again? It did. It shut my thing down because I just passed it. Watch. It's not even going to be up now. Oh my gosh. It turned my thing off. Watch. If I refresh this, it'll be off. I swear. It's either that or it's like... Oh no, it's still on. Okay. Phew. I thought it turned my machine off because after you get the thing, it's like... There might... Well, no, that's probably just user error. That's because my awk is off. I mean... All right. Let's get rid of this. It's taking too long to come back. Did I shut my VPN down? No. It's not coming back. I think they think they're getting attacked or something. Maybe somebody's doing something. You know. Oh well. Well, let's just go get this one. I don't want to spend all day doing this. Bye, Callie. All right, precognition is done. Did I say cognition? I meant ignition. Git status. Git add dot git commit dash m add a preignition solution. Git push. So RWX Rob /HTB if you want that. That is where that is. You can go find that. I'm gonna see with the notes if I screw up the notes somehow. RWX Rob / hack the box. And there we go. Hack the box stuff. Preignition. So here's all our notes, nice and pretty. And stuff. A nice, beautiful report that would make any security manager happy. And that's one of the reasons I want to do this. I want to show that when I'm actually given a task that I can document it and write reports, because writing really awesome reports, I mean, Tony File will tell you, writing is a major part of security. Maybe grab flag slash. Oh yeah, we could do it. So that was enough. We scripted that one too. So yeah. Anyway, that's done. Tier 1's done. I should probably organize this into like tier 1 and tier 2. Let me go ahead and finish that. I don't know if anybody on YouTube is going to care about that, but let's do that. So let's do tier 0, I guess. Yeah. And then other stuff. Tier 1 is coming. I'm going to keep them flat though, so. Commit readme -m add tier 0. LaTeX. I'm going to get shot for saying it wrong. Everybody has a vague opinion on that. In your drone sim? Multiplayer server was timing out because of a geo block on Russia? Oh my gosh. Wow. LaTeX, you think I said it wrong? Thought process on this stuff? Well, you know. And you know, that I would think that would be valuable to have, you know, different people's opinions on it. But apparently I'm unwanted. You know, the rest of the InfoSec community, well, one person, one gatekeeper Doesn't think I should have a space at the table because I'm not a hacker. It's not like I've hacked anybody before. Latex. Oh God, here we go. Oh, on that note, YouTube, we'll see you later. Bye.